here's my fucking cup. I'm not going to be straight up.
Yeah, go for a drink and maybe.
Quiet on set, please.
Okay, guys, get ready. You're on in 5, 4.
Hey! Welcome back, boys and girls, to Adrian and Andy's Colossal Cooker! Before the break, I set Adrian the task of making the most pancakes in 10 minutes. Well, we've been hard at work ever since, and I think we're just about ready to get cooking. Isn't that right, Adrian?
That's right, Andy. We've got the eggs ready to be whisked, we've got the milk to be poured, and the flour. Well, the flour's going in there as well.
Flowers, eh? I hope they're not my grandma's flowers, because she's got a bad back and can't pick as many as she used to.
Yep.
Haha! I think it's about time we cooked it up!
Now remember, boys and girls, this is a live show, so anything can happen.
Anything?
That's right, anything. Now, you know we're always excited to hear your comments and your suggestions, so if you do have a question for Andy or myself, why don't you give us a call? The number should be appearing at the bottom of your screen. Oh, but do remember to ask permission from the bill payer before you make the call.
Or don't.
No, do that. It's expensive.
Let's get cooking! That looks good. Careful, Adrian. You don't want to put too much sugar in it, like last time.
Don't worry, Andy. I seem to remember you're the one who's the sugar abuser, so...
I think you'll find you're mistaken, Adrian. I'm sweet enough.
What about the filling you're supposed to be making, Andy?
We all know a pancake's not a pancake without a filling. Isn't that right, boys and girls?
Andy's been going on all morning about his super special secret filling. Haven't you, Andy?
I've got a super secret special surprise that I think will make these pancakes the best pancakes the world has ever known.
Why don't you let us in on your secret, Andy?
Oh, no way, Adrian. This is my top secret surprise. Just for the girls and boys at home.
Oh, come now. Why don't you tell us what you got planned, you silly...
Oh, scared. My super secret special surprise is going to make you look foolish, Adrian.
No, it's just that I think
you should worry a little bit less about my super secret special surprise, or a little bit more about making sure you don't ruin your batter. Like last time.
You'd know all about batter though, wouldn't you, Andy?
Oh, why is that?
Don't your dad batter your mum? Isn't that why he's in prison?
Look, boys, I get it. We all like a bit of a joke and a laugh. I'm just the same. I'm as partial to a bit of tomfoolery as the next man. I've been here, I've been there, I've been everywhere. I slapped an horse.
But Mr. Jovelheim.
Call me Wolfie.
Why Wolfie?
Wolves are beautiful, but deadly. And if you want to run with a pack, you've got to be prepared. Prepared to hunt, to lurk, to plot, to slap a horse. I want you boys in my wolf pack. But I've got to be able to trust that you won't fuck me. Because when you fuck me, I am a coiled snake. Never fuck a coiled snake.
It was a minor error, sir. A mistake. It won't happen again, I assure you.
I'm afraid that's not good enough, Andrew. You see, this is just the latest in a long line of minor errors. And after last week's incident with the, homosexual attack.
I was trying to hit him.
It looked gay.
It did look gay.
You grabbed my scrotum.
In self-defense, it's the first rule in the book of homosexual assaults.
This is unbelievable.
You tried to bar me to death, admit it.
You did.
I didn't.
It was really gay.
It was.
Look, boys, I'm sorry. This is the second hardest part of my job.
The second?
Yeah, got to drive down from Bromley every day. Kids are up at counter clock. Wife's got the ump about nailing in the skirting boards. We're in the car. I've got the kids. They've got the shits. Meanwhile, I can't pass a fucking peanut.
Sorry, wait. Are you firing us?
Don't think of it as being fired so much as not working here anymore. Or being paid.
But we're an institution on this channel. I mean, What kind of tawdry trash are you going to replace us with?
Alright kids, it's me, Butch Suave, the Suave Butcher, and this bitches on heat. What's in the oven today? Bitches! That's mental! Fresh meat! To Butch's Bitches on Heat. Today we're looking at some rather rare and I'll tell you a bit more about that in a minute.
There you are. I thought you were out job hunting.
I was. I gave up. People kept throwing stuff at me.
Yeah, well, if you're going to stay here, you better start bringing in some rent.
Look, alright, I don't like this arrangement any more than you. For one thing, your dog keeps nibbling my balls when I'm asleep.
Don't have a dog. Got fish.
And your kitchen's full of nothing but soggy bread.
Those are sponges.
It's not that easy getting a job anymore. One friend of mine, Gary, left university and was unemployed for 2 years until he finally got a job selling old-timey children's toys.
Yeah, what happened to him then?
He lost his marbles.
That is the shittest joke
His
I've
wife
ever
left
heard.
him. He drove off a bridge.
Why are you telling me this?
To prove a point.
What point?
That it's not easy selling marbles.
That's not what we were talking about!
In a roundabout
No,
kind of
no,
way.
not in any way!
Look, alright, where's your job, Dick King Smith?
My job? I don't know. Being a children's TV presenter was the only thing I was ever any good at. I mean, my dad was a military man. Naturally, you know, he wanted me to follow in his footsteps, prove myself, serve my country, honour him.
And you couldn't live up to his expectations.
No, I was a great recruit. Team leader, top of my class. Best shot, best march, best belt, most pelt, best crest, best vest, best chest. I had it all.
So what happened?
Field training. My last week at the academy, I made a mistake.
Haven't had much luck in the old professional world either.
No?
No. When I was 16, I worked at Argos over the summer.
You know what I still don't get? How Butch's Bitches ever even got commissioned? I mean, it is just dogs humping in fire. Is there really even an audience for that kind of shit?
I don't know, it's the second highest rated TV show after Michael McIntyre's Last Resort.
But he's clearly evil.
I wouldn't say evil, he's just not fucking funny.
No, Butch Suave. Butch Suave is clearly evil.
Yeah, he looks like the sort of guy who's got some skeletons in his closet.
If only we could find them. You know, dig up the dirt on him, drag his name through the rug, crush him. Something like that, yeah?
Do you really think that'd get the press off our backs?
Andy, if there's one thing I know about tabloid journalism, it's that they're always looking for the next Fritz or Glitter or Goody.
I don't know, AIDS. It seems like some sort of harebrained scheme.
It's not a harebrained scheme.
This is not what the viewers want.
What are you talking about?
What am I...
We're not on TV anymore, Andy. Join the real
I
world.
don't want to. Besides, do you know anything about snooping? Because I don't, we'd have to hire some sort of professional private detective.
I'm a professional private detective.
You stay out of... Who is that?
No one? Do not call the police. I'm a professional private detective. I've been living here for 3 days. Do not call the police. I'm going to burst out now, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm bursting out. Do not be alarmed. Do not call the police. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Slacks is the name. John Slacks. P.I. I have a business card and everything.
Can we see it?
Nope.
What are you doing in our shoe cupboard, John Slacks?
I don't know. Snooping, sleeping, eating shoes. What, not your shoes?
So you've just been sitting in there listening to our conversations?
Not just your conversations.
Right, okay, yeah, I think we should call the police.
Do not call the police. You don't want the gammon in here asking questions. Who are you? How old are you? Is this an authentic detective's license?
Okay, Andy, Have a quick word.
Yep.
Andy, I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. I don't either, but we do kind of need someone on our side, right? Yeah, but I mean, and I don't want to question his methods or anything, but a real detective would have a business card. A real detective wouldn't have been sleeping in someone's cupboard for 3 days.
Yeah, but he's been in for 3 days, undetected. I mean, that must count for something, right? He must be great at sneaking. Plus, he looks like he'd work for free.
I've decided to take your case, boys.
The thing is, we're not really sure that we,
I've decided to take your case, boys.
It's not that we want to be rude, Mr. Slacks. It's just that currently me and Adrian are...
We can't talk here. They're listening. You meet me at the Sodden Handbag tomorrow at 9 a.m. Sharp!
It's a public service, Andy. It's the right thing to do.
I'm not so sure it is, Adrian. You know, I'm not so sure it's not a little bitter and twisted.
The man is clearly evil. It's not bitter and twisted, it's righteous, it's courageous.
How is this in any way courageous?
Churchill. You've heard of him, I assume.
Yeah.
Churchill once said, courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. And that's just what we're doing. We're standing up for what's right. We're speaking out against injustice and stuff.
Okay. I just wish we had more to go on than the advice of a nodding dog.
Are you serious?
Sorry I'm late, boys. Some fucker was trying to frame me for arson.
So you haven't found anything then? Come on, Andy, we're leaving.
So you don't want to hear my secret plan?
What's your plan?
No, thank you. I think we're perfectly fine on our own.
So the plan is, we go to
What
the
part
bastards...
of no don't you understand?
Come on, Ace, let's hear the man out.
What part of no don't you understand?
I've got files.
He's got files.
What file?
These files. They're files.
I'm going to see these files.
No files.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Not that. That's confidential. Strictly need to know basis on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Proper Timothy Dalton, you know, James Bond shit. Anyway, files. So, as you can see, we go to Butch Suave's secret lair.
His house.
His house, yes, you're good. We go to Butch Suave's secret house, eh? And there we, break in.
That's your plan. That took you all night.
Do you want it done right or do you want it done fast?
We could have thought of that.
You didn't, though.
He's got us there.
He has.
You're both imbeciles.
All right, John Slacks. We'll give you this one chance.
No.
All right then. To the Slacksmobile. The coast is clear, boys. Leave this to me, boys. This is a little something I picked up over the years. Well, I'm all out of ideas. Wait. Yeah, it's locked. Let's go home.
But what if there's a key?
You've been watching too many movies, boy.
There's a key.
Good idea, Slacks.
What were we even looking for?
Anything incriminating.
Is this incriminating?
Not in the way we want.
All the boys and girls at the orphanage would like to thank you for coming and reading to us every week.
Dear Mr. Suave, thank you for donating your pancreas
I may have
to
lost
me.
my father
It
to
was the
Snape,
best
but
Christmas
you're the only
present
daddy
ever.
I'll
Thank you for
ever
making my
need.
dream
You're
come
my
true.
hero.
Doctors say I
You're
won't
my
see 12,
hero.
but now I'll die happy in the knowledge that the gypsy will never walk again.
Adrian!
What?
Look at this.
Dear Butch Suave, thanks for all the bone marrow. Christ's sake. Okay. Dear Butch Suave, thanks for putting out the fire. You're my hero. My hero. Everyone's hero. You're my hero. Oh. Right, so he's not...
Not evil.
No, he's
A saint. An absolute saint.
So what you're saying is we shouldn't drag his name through the mud?
No, we shouldn't.
Shouldn't dig up any dirt on him?
No, we shouldn't.
Shouldn't publicly shame and humiliate him?
That's what I'm saying, yes.
In this instance, I'm inclined to agree with you, Andy. He's a great man.
I feel so ashamed.
We have to get out of here. He can't know that we've been here. No, it's okay, okay? We just have to leave. We'll leave right now out the window before we can cause any more harm.
Who are you? There you are, you cad. Welcome to Harm City. Lord Mayor, John Slacks. Ah! So, you're awake, you bad bastard.
What's going on? We're so sorry about this, Mr. Suave.
Yeah, this is really embarrassing.
Why am I tied up? Can we untie him, please?
He's got a gun.
He doesn't have a gun.
Got a knife.
Who are you?
He's no one.
Got a card.
He doesn't have a card.
I left it at home.
He doesn't have a home.
It's on my desk at home.
He's been living in our cupboard for 3 days. We're starting to think he's just some homeless dude.
If you need somewhere to stay, you can always stay at mine.
Fuck off, clean shirt. No one blackballs Jim Slacks.
Wait, who was John Slack?
We're so sorry, Mr. Suave. This has just been a huge misunderstanding.
You see, we came here to bring shame upon you. I guess we were just jealous, what with you being so successful and us getting cancelled. You know, we thought you were evil.
We thought you were at least a little bit evil. I mean, you know, what with the show and all.
Boys, I understand. I mean, it's easy to mistake the persona with the person. But we're entertainers, it's what we do, and we do it well. But we gotta draw a line between our art and our real lives. Right, boys?
Oh, I feel terrible. If only there was some way to make it up to you.
Bake him a cake.
Shut up, you!
A cake? Boys, that'd be an honour. You guys are the best children's TV chefs I've ever known. You guys are the reason I became a presenter. To have a cake from you would be such a...
Just bake him a fucking cake, Maureen.
Yes, right! Cake, go!
Well, how do you make a cake?
I don't know, Andy. I've never made a cake. How do you make a cake?
Do I look like I know how to make a cake?
Didn't you spend like 3 years in TV chef school?
Actually, it was 4, and that was different.
How?
Well, TV cheffery is not the same as actual factual cheffery. This might as well be written in Braille.
Just remember your training, and I'm sure you do just fine.
You really think so?
Yes, I do. In fact, I think that you are the best TV cookery show presenter that I've ever known. In fact, I think that if anyone can do the job, then that person is you, Andrew Addison.
Alright, yeah. How about... here's what I made earlier. Shit.
Look, it can't be so hard to make a cake. I mean, my nan makes one every other day and she's only got one arm. I'm pretty sure you just take a little bit of everything into a pot and bake it.
Everything what?
Everything whatever. I mean, just whatever Suave's got around his house, you know. Bit of flour, bit of milk, some eggs, whatever.
Okay, yeah, we could do this. We'll make a cake worthy of Suave's majesty.
Yes.
We'll make a cake he'll never forget.
Yes. The taste that he will take to his grave.
He's dead.
Andy, what have you done?
What have I done? What have you done?
What have you done? What did you put in that cake?
Everything in the kitchen, just like you said. Flour, sugar, arsenic, 4 eggs.
Arsenic?
Dick move, kid. Small dick move.
Shut up, Slacks.
You shut up.
We're going to the chair. We're going straight to the electric chair.
Poppycock. No one goes straight to the electric chair.
No?
Nope. They let you rot in prison for a few months first.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Just bite off someone's tongue in the yard, they put you in solitary up until it comes time to do the sit-down dance. That way, no one can shaft you in the showers. Worked for me, at least.
You were on death row?
Sure.
How did you escape?
I didn't.
But
It's murder.
Oh. But we didn't mean to kill him.
And just who's going to believe that, Andy? I mean, because what it looks like is 2 TV chefs and a
Licensed private investigator.
broke into their rival's house and poisoned him with arsenic-laced dessert.
It's like Shakespeare.
There's motive. There's evidence. Andy, I'm sorry, but I think this is the end. We're done.
Ah, quit your belly aching. Haven't you ever got away with murder before? First things first, here's an old trick that my old scoutmaster taught me back in the old country. So, you've killed a bloke in a fit of jealous rage. All over, right? Wrong. Dead wrong. So, first, you take off your belt.
Ah, Jesus.
Quiet, Janet, let me work.
This is the worst thing I've ever done.
Don't sell yourself short, mate. It's the worst thing anyone's ever done.
I want to go home.
Just one more thing. It's in God's hands now.
This is Mort Tandle, reporting live for NGF News. I'm here at the Suave residence, where beloved children's programming presenter Butch Suave has brutally wanked himself to death. While we're still waiting on a full report, police have stated that dead Suave was found with a confession on his person, written in what appears to be his own blood, and what we can only hope is his own semen. The note details the full extent of his neo-Nazi affiliation and outlines several hundred donations both to Nambla and to a bloke named Steve, who sells dodgy porn from round the back of the bus station. We do know that the mortal remains of Butch Suave have already been separated and dissolved in acid, making post-mortem impossible. But his mental state was clearly unstable, as after declaring his love for both fucking minors, autoerotic asphyxiation, and the band Kings of Leon, the confession simply rambled on about his love for hummus for 16 full pages. Reports indicate that shortly before his death, Suave baked himself a cake, which our toxologists have described as actually not bad. 6 out of 10. I think it can be safely assumed that Suave is now burning in hell, but in this reporter's opinion, that's too good for him. Personally, I would have stuck his eyes out with cocktails.
Well, boys, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you. I think we've all had fun. But it's time for me to make tracks.
Where are you going?
Philippines.
Wait, so you're just going to leave us here with this mess on our hands?
And in your pillowcases.
But how can you do this to us?
What? I never said I wasn't a fucked up guy.
Oh, God. What? The jokes are coming through. I don't want to hear them. What's the difference between the Nintendo Wii and Butch Suave? One gets turned on by children, the other fucks.
I don't want to hear it. We've done a terrible thing, Andy.
I don't think I can live with myself.
Who is it?
Boys, so glad to have you back. Sorry about all that firing business and for replacing you with that monstrosity. Anyway, you're back now, you must be so happy.
We are. very happy.
You should be very proud of yourselves, boys.
Yeah, we are. We are. We are.
Because he was a real fucking bastard. The worst person I can think of. I mean, I can't imagine how anyone could possibly be worse. He should be utterly ashamed of everything he's ever done. Like you boys. I love you too. Like you were my sons. Because of what you've done.
Quiet on set. Okay, guys, get in your places. You're on in 5, 4, 3.
Hello, boys and girls, and on today's show,
Tarts, tarts, tarts!